want to share with you is um, when after I graduated from university, I worked as a chemical engineer and I didn't even know it like this for a few years. So, and I designed almost all super designers. I designed denim washes for any kind of brand that you can think of. And it's like I designed them for a few years in the research and development department, like from the samples, and then I did mass production for them when I was manager for a factory, and I kind of want to show you what a daily wash looks like and what it is supposed to look like. You will see. And the reason that I'm doing live instead of normal recording is just because the internet here is not very powerful, and I changed my mind because it's also about to fly like my phone. So maybe we'll just talk. Maybe we'll just talk. Let's talk about life because we started, and why don't we just carry on talking about life? And in the next video, I can explain you how to do a laundry on denim, or when you look at a jean or a jacket, any kind of denim, you'll know exactly what the process is. Uh, but it's a different thing. This is very serene. This morning, um, it was so hot, and now this wind is. I I was chatting with myself, or let's say I had an hour of sleep, and I was chatting with some kind of like a, I guess, God, you say so, and I asked for guidance. It's like when you're on the road, not everybody, I guess, like has a very clear image or a picture of what the direction is. So where where's the next step? But it seems like I've done it pretty good, right? But I also kind of want all this for myself. And the reason for this is beautiful, but it's beautiful when it's shared with other people too. I've been on a very interesting journey over the, like, I guess it's like all my life, and I said, God, just show me, give me a direction, uh, show me my exact next step. And I said, like, give me the eyes to see what I'm doing. What is it next that I'm doing? And then opened up a dictionary, and the human being came. So these videos are kind of like my blueprint of being a human being and my journey of being a human being. But like lots of videos previously, I talk about probably like emotional turbulences I've been through, and like how my heart has been broken, probably, and um, which all of those actually directed me to the arts. I see art as a way to connect to the Odin, the supreme soul, which is like the which is the God, which is called the Lord, or Allah, or the Great Spirit, or our essence, has given us the I guess, like giving us the free will to live with our identity, and then and see the path from inside. my taking of it is it just becomes really it just becomes the game of letting the flow to take you, but it turns and twists and decisions. How do you make those decisions? Because you make a decision, you roll the dice, and the dice came 39. That's my band's name, 39 Gate of Hell. It's not, it's hell, but it's not hell, I think. And then you start moving towards that direction, and all the others, the rest, is left. Where have they gone? Have I made a wrong decision? Could I behave in a different way? So I don't think I could. Uh, just like I cannot tell you how beautiful this is, where I'm sitting, where I'm looking at. I mean, probably I should change my direction so you can see it too. Maybe I'll do it with tomorrow's um, live stream. Um, there's this like there's a huge gap between fears, steps, directions, and results. And we're born into this machine, the system. I'm not blaming anything because the system also can give this. The people, this is the power of people. There's also the people who maintains the grass and who builds these things and who pays for things. As I've been eating most amazing food, uh, and like people who prepares those food and create those environment, because we understand the human nature of like a mood, gentleness, emotions, kindness, and also we understand fighting, anger. I guess it's like how do you choose what you fight for? I mean, uh, I was just like it's so interesting, like how people labeled me in the past, like a fighter, and then I actually become a fighter. Like I've been fighting for life, of a freedom, a free life, and how does that free life looks like? It looks like this. And there are so many different ways they are supposed to come here. So as a woman, what I was told that's like a one way to come here is to like use your holes, I suppose. And there's like a or not to use. Like if you have money as a woman and a young woman, it was like, oh, then you sold your body to a man for money. Otherwise, you wouldn't have that money, that amount of money for that age. So that's the culture that I grew up or was raised. That's the mentality of it. And then with the honor that uh, our souls and spirits have, you start to fight for it, like fight back and say, no, I am not that person you're telling me. I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna fight to have my own personality. And it ends up being like you you're rejecting all that is possible because we make associations. We're not we're not as clever as we think we are, but we're not as stupid as we think we are. Or we are a lot more clever than we are also. So we are all of those. So we are geniuses, but we are also morons. So to have that balance is like, how do you choose your friends? How do you go after something, or when do you go after something? there's stages of existence, why somebody writes a book and becomes so popular, uh, why why am I doing this right now, which I started. I was going to explain how to make that denim wash to you, but I suspect there's about like a quite a nice 10 minutes rinse and a detergent, and then rinse off 3-4 washes, and then 35 to 40 minutes stone wash. That's simple. That's that one, and I'll show you next time why. Because you look at the color, you look at like what is stained, what is your reactions, what is the reaction of a person, a human being. This is all the experience of being human. Welcome to the human being experience. And I'm experiencing this as a woman. And I tell you what, my honor has been telling me if I had money, I would be, I would have sold my body. And like it would have been so much easier to just give it away than selling something in that way because of the societal belittlings or degrading, or like all those things. I'm not judging anybody, or just please. It's not something about that. It's just like a personal understanding of how do we, that people talk about how do we attract and stuff. It's like, it's not how do we attract, it's how do we choose? How do we make decisions about going one direction and not going towards the other direction? Because of all these things that we implant ourselves as a meaning, as a reason, as a symbol. For my case, the symbol it was or has been, if I had money, it equals to selling my body. And it doesn't matter if I actually try to sell it or not. Because it's like my honor doesn't accept. But why don't I change it? Why don't we change it? Um, and I think we all have that kind of thing. I think honor is really important for us, and we can, and we do associate that honor with something according to the fears we have, the fears we develop. And I think mine was that. Shall we all do some kind of a ritual together? Just pick your own honor, and association for your honor. That was mine, and I'm just like I'm just saying, telling you that is not my honor, and and that doesn't have to be a ruler of a life. And things can be beautiful, are beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, and it can present itself like it can blossom. And there's so many ways to get to that blossom. And sometimes we don't know what tomorrow is. And we are equipped for it. Let's make a kind of a ritual all together. For I see you. I see you. I see your honor. And I bless your honor as success. I bless you as success. And I see me and I see my honor. And I detach my previous honor conceptions, ideas, and symbolisms. And I let them go, fly away, disintegrate. And I embrace my real sense of being. My honor directs me, makes the decisions for me. and with me, with my integrity, with every step I take. I have the eyes to see the perfect road that is paved for me. I bless you with all my heart. All right, this live event is just completed. Thank you. I'll be here tomorrow, doing the live streaming on via YouTube again because I don't have a very good internet here. So maybe you're not seeing me clearly, but I write something on my tea. You know that when you drink tea, it's like sometimes some of them has like little badges on the side, and it reads not it has a quote, and it said like it's not the lantern that shows the path, but the light in the lantern. So the lantern is how I look. Probably you're seeing it in pixelized, but that's just the vessel. So the light shows the path. I'm Ayşe Güler, and thank you for being here. Tomorrow we'll try again towards the other direction. Thank you.